What's up, everyone? This is PokerStaples. I'm here today to give you guys a quick tutorial on buying and selling action. What is buying action and selling action? What is markup? What's an auction? What's PokerMarket? All those questions that we're getting in chat. So I'm going to do a very quick tutorial. So buying and selling action is something that historically has happened in tournaments where, say, someone wants to play a $100 tournament, but they're watching their bankroll. It's a little bit too much of a risk, so they say, okay, I'm going to take half this tournament, $50 worth, I'm going to sell it. I'm going to offer it up on the open market, and I'm going to either set a price or I'm going to leave it as an auction and it'll go to the highest bidders, right? And historically, investors have come in, people that either play poker or understand poker, but they don't actually have to play the tournament, and they're like, okay, so this person is a good player. I think they're profiting in this tournament. I'm going to buy a piece of that 50% that's up for grabs because I think over the long run, they're going to profit, right? That is how buying and selling action has worked in poker up to this point. So I started selling on PokerMarket, and I think most professional stakers and investors know that my packages are not going to be like that. There's very little supply, and then I plan to sell or auction one package a day. And the demand is really high, right? When you have 1,000 to 2,000 people watching the stream, there's going to be people that want to buy it for the sweat, right? Which could be you watching this video. You want to watch me play throughout the day and have a vested interest in actually how I do. So I ran my first package yesterday. It was 2.5 markup, which is, I'm definitely not making a profit in the big 109 when it sells for 2.5 markup. What does that mean? Well, I sold 10%, so 10% of a $100 tournament is $10, and we did an auction, and the final bids were to turn that $10 into $25, right? So, as most of you know, like, this is just for entertainment for me. I'm offering it up because it's one of the most common things people ask for is, can I have a piece of your action? So I'm going to give it away, 10% of my biggest tournament every day to the highest bidder. But I think the cool thing about PokerMarket and about partnering up with these guys is they have a really cool marketplace, right? And I think a lot of you that are new to the staking world in poker are going to be able to more effectively practice bankroll management. You're going to be able to effectively, buy packages, whether that's for the profit, like I said before, or just for the entertainment. And I think it's going to be a good thing, right? Like, say you have a bankroll of $200 and you maybe aren't comfortable playing the big 550 with your whole bankroll, or with your bankroll, you can sell 40% of it, sell $2 worth, and it's very likely that those things will sell. So I'm hoping to see that the economy grows there. But yeah, that's buying and selling action. Again, there's a tutorial by PokerMarket. I'm going to link down below for buying and selling. I'm going to do a quick tutorial here about how it works, but if you want more information, check that out down below. Let's check it out. Okay, so this is the PokerMarket overlay, as you can see. And when you're looking to sell action, this is the online area. So this is for selling markup in a conventional way, say choosing a 1.1 markup. Here you can see a bunch of information listed about someone selling there. And then down below is where the auction period is. So you can see mine there from Friday, the first one I ever did. 2.56 markup on the big 109 was the final bid. So we're going to create one here. Create a package. Saturday, 5:30 weekender, and 3:20 super knockout. Perfect. As you guys can tell, I'm probably voicing over this, so I sped it up a little bit just in the sake of time. The site, PokerStars, tournament starts. So here you have to choose when the tournament actually starts, when you're playing the tournament. So the first one starts at 8 a.m. my time tomorrow. The auction ends. You have to choose a time. So I chose today around 6 p.m., which will leave people a decent amount of time to send the money, which is the next thing, the payment deadline, which I set for an hour before the event starts. So that's the first information you need for selling a piece. You can put some information there, auctioning 10%, etc. So that's the first step in selling action if you're looking to do so. And quickly, we're going to go to the next step, which is tournament details. So here you just choose the poker site you're playing on and the tournament you're actually buying into. So I'm going to skip ahead a little bit here because I make a mistake. The total buying amount, you don't put the $sign. So I'm actually just going to make a quick skip in the video because I fiddle around with this for about 30 seconds trying to figure out exactly why it wasn't working. So let's skip here to there. Perfect. Okay. So very quickly, I'm going to figure out exactly how this works, and we're going to skip to the next step, which is actually the share details. Now here is where you choose what shares you want to decide. So at the top, you pick, okay, what's the percentage that I want to sell, which is 10%. What's the limit? Okay, I'm not going to cap any 100% they can pay, so 100. And what you do is you actually scroll down to the bottom, and I click that arrow, make it a bidding staking, as you can see, which now makes it an auction, right? So starting minimum markup at 1, we're just selling it at even, choosing the shares that we sell of 40 shares and 10% of my tournament. So that's basically the information. Here you can enter your statistics or your information. I have my Twitch stream and my Shark Scope, which is the relevant sort of information for me, and that most people are buying because I am a streamer and they want to watch. So yeah, I put that information in already. Put your payment information, so where people can pay. For me, I just have PokerStars for now. I will add PayPal in the future. I just need to sort of get the logistics of that. And here's the summary of basically how this all works. So that's how you create a package on PokerMarket. It is really important to note that there is no vetting process on PokerMarket, right? So you need to be aware of the people you're buying. You need to do research. Hopefully you can trust me, but it's not as simple as just buying and you'll get the money every time from people. You have to make sure you're pretty safe in who you buy. So this is what a listing looks like. As you can see, here I'm explaining how you can bid. So you can bid the automatic minimum with that button at the top, or say you think it's going to get higher very quickly, you can choose the amount of shares, the price you're paying for it, and then it'll give you the investment total down below, as you can see. Bid, and that's how it works. So that's the staking marketplace on PokerMarket, and you guys should check it out. Hopefully this tutorial was somewhat helpful, but again, if you want more information, there is a tutorial down below. I think I'm going to show you one more thing about when you actually buy a piece or when you're doing an auction. I don't know what this is. You go to manage payouts, and you actually click when you've sent money or when you've received money, either as an investor or as someone offering up the action. So as you can see here, I accepted action from 4 people for this package that's sent in time. So they have a piece of my big 109, and I just clicked that I received it. When the tournament's over, I'll enter how much I cashed for and send back money. So that's basically it. Thank you, guys.